Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a live solve of the Times Quick Cryptic number 2720, 2720, which has been published on the 5th of July 2024. And this has been set by Pedro. I think Pedro is one of the OK setters, I don't mind. Maybe a word in there or two that will kind of get me going, but I'm hoping this will be around a 15-minute solve. So I'm just going to reset the timer and then get cracking. So here we go. Henry getting fine reduced by 50% must be half. Student of the sun seen around church. Student of the sun. Notice dancer collapsed around piano, inclined to stumble. Worldwide communication system subsequently ignoring times. Subsequently after. I think it's web, net. Feel sorry for overlooking first. Feel sorry for overlooking first. Regret. Town in Kent remains in favour of the Duke. Ashford, I think that Ashford D. Oh, this is nice so far. Lots of cars, very loud. I found aboard reversing vehicle. Lots of cars, very loud. There's a double F in there somewhere. Let's keep going. Poor at birth, ends in profound poverty. Poor at birth, poverty. Don't know. Heads for home over. I'm going to put hod over. Heads over discussing things. See on building site. Hod. I note junior staff member not following orders. Whoa. I note junior staff member under something. Not following. It's under something. Unpleasant character cutting parking in school leading to horrible cry. Unpleasant character cutting parking in school leading to horrible cry. So that suggests an anagram of. I'm going to just try an anagram of that. Unpleasant character though. Can't think what that'll be. Some minister term. Mishandled time in office. Capital support from senior teacher, head, and the others. Headrest. Capital support, I guess. Player's hair. Player's hair lock. Took exam involving working with a piece of music. Took exam oral. Area. Opera. What you can still have after getting a clean bill of health. What you can still have after getting a clean bill of health. Husband among toilet staff. It's an ambiguous position amongst toilet staff. So I think it's an H in the middle of toilet would be gent. Ambiguous position. Fence sitting. Quantity of film showing dance. Quantity of film. Real, I think that is. I transformed inedible fat as can be recognised. I, so I think that's an I there. Identifiable. There's no in there. Identifiable, I think that is. I'm going to have to tick those off from me. I'm going to sit and tick those letters off now. Inedible fat, so I've got to write it down. Identifiable. Yeah, identifiable. There we go. Driver perhaps strangely aroused over rear of car. So that's an anagram. Oh. Perhaps strangely aroused. Ooh, I kind of feel like there's an R down there somewhere. Over rear of car being an R. Father is dad. With quantity of paper. Wrapping unknown fancy. Daydream, I think that is. Oh. Dad with a Y in it. And a ream of paper. There we are. Former PM wrongly overlooked followers. Former PM is what have we got? Well, Rishi Sunak now, given it's the 5th of July today. Liz Truss, Boris Johnson, David Cameron, Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, John Major, Thatcher, wrongly, Ed Heath, I think. Am I just looking at that wrong? Might be Ted Heath there, I think. Failed to go to girl. Ooh, fail to go to girl. Alas, I think. Don't know. Right to avoid fireplace opening. So that's a hearth. Great. Right. I think that's rate for great. I'll put T in there for now. Come back to it. So way up at the top. I'm looking okay up here. So look at this one. Notice dancer clap. So Noticedancer. Yep. So I don't know. Right. Inclined stumble. Accident prone. I think that is. P for piano. Accident prone. Oh, what's this? N. I think that's net. Worldwide communications. Subsequently ignoring times. I'm going to put a T there for now because I think that's right. Took exam involving working with a piece of music. So there's the A. Piece of music. What you can still have. Let's look at this one. Student of the sun. And that feels like student solar. Church would be CRCE. Of the sun, solar. Seen around church. So what am I missing? Scholar. There we are. Scholar church. Scholar. Oh, what's this? Sonata. Took exam with a piece of music on sat. Okay. I'm guessing that has to be net. Subsequently ignoring times. Can't think why it is. Come back to one. What you can still have after getting a clean bill of health. Don't know. Husband among toilet stuff here, so it's loo. It's an position. Toilet is loo, staff is. One H in there. It's an ambiguous position. Okay. Poor at birth ends in profound poverty. Poor at birth. Needy? Yes, at birth is nay, and profound poverty, dy. What's this? Hairpand 4 p.m. wrongly overlooked follows. So lots of cars very loud, so I found a board reversing vehicle. I think that's double F. Lots of cars. Traffic. I found. Cart, yeah. I with a cart. 4 p.m. wrongly overlooked follows. 4 p.m. CH. I have to go through them again. Unpleasant character cutting parking in school, leading to horrible cry. I don't know if that is an R. Driver, perhaps. I mean, rear of car I want to be the bumper, but that can't be. It doesn't fit there. Bumper, boot. I kind of feel like driver. It's not an anagram, right? Driver, is it? Yeah, what you can still have after getting a clean bill of health. There's an H go somewhere, and that looks like an H has to go there. Among toilet staff. Unless it's anagram. I note under. I note. Oh, excuse me, just banged the microphone accidentally. Not following orders is. Oh, if you don't follow orders, you're being insubordinate. Subordinate, they are insubordinate. Subordinate. I note. N for note. I'm going to have to rate. I have to go with that being right. Former PM wrongly overlooked followers. Chorus. Is that chorus? Followers. Let's go over here. Failed to get to girl. Failed to go to girl is fail. I don't think it's an anagram. Fail to go is that's miss, isn't it? I think fail, miss. I think. Unpleasant character cutting, parking in school, leading to horrible cry. Screech, I think that must be. School being SCH. Creep. Is that right? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, what's that leave us? Rear of car. Driver, perhaps. Is that a screech? Unpleasant character. Cutting parking. It's going to be something like a. Maybe it's. It must be scree. Unpleasant character is a creep. Cutting parking. Yeah, I think it's a creep. It's losing the P for parking. I mean, that it looks like it can only be church. Followers. Church. I mean, a church is a follower. Oh, Churchill. Yeah, Churchill. So lose the ill of Churchill. There we go. That was very good. I don't know. I kind of feel like there's a road. What's this? Road user. That must be. Driver is a road user. Strangely aroused. Yep. It's an anagram of that. So we just got 2 left. 12 minutes. So. Oh, what's this? Hand. Hand. Oh golly, I'm going to have to write it out horizontally. H-A-P. I really want to think hepatitis, and I don't think that's. Happy, handy. Happy. It's like O. I'm just going to write out the other one. Hello. It's like E. Which is something to do with lose. What you can. Let's look at this one again. Husband among toilet stuff. So toilet is lose. I think loose. And staff. Oh, staff is a rod. Loose. There's loose. Loose hone, I guess. Husband. And staff. Among toilet staff. I'm going to have a little think about it in a minute. What you can still have after getting a clean bill of health. Hap, hip, hop. Those end letters look quite. What would you put there? Hypochondria. Hypochondria. So just this one, 14 minutes to this point. So we can get the wordplay on this. Amongst toilet staff, husband amongst toilet is lose. Staff H, staff O, something E. What's the staff O? So How could I not think of one letter? Loose staff. Is that talking about staff at work for you? Is that talking about rod? I mean, is the... Pretty sure, yeah. Employ you. Let's just check that. Ashford remains is Ash. Favour of is 4D. So I'm fairly comfortable with those ones. Loose shake. Oh, let's think about what I'm going to take out a letter so I can do an alphabetical. O, staff O, or oat, we, you, ope. S, O's, ode, oaf, ogue. Loose hole. I mean, I might have this wrong in the earlier part. It's not Z, X, I think Z, O's, X, C, V, B, N, M. Poor at birth, so poor is needy. At birth is nay, ends in profound. Poverty is dy. Staff. What kind of staff am I looking for? Do I know what this staff is? Toilet staff. Lose hope. No. Lose hope. Hope. Lose hope. Staff. If that's S. Toilet is loo. Something S-O, something E. Soul, staff. Soak, sage. So at the moment I'm just looking at this being a word that's S-O, something E. Safe, sewed, safes. Save, sobe, sown. Lose one, Lucian. Lucian feels like the one I want there, I don't know. Unlucky, thanks. Thanks very much. Another bale of the... Oh, that wasn't right. Ah, that's why that's not... Oh, okay. Let's have a look at this clue then. Right to avoid. Fireplace opening. Ooh, fireplace opening is, I thought was a grate, and therefore it would be to avoid the opening. Oh, it's a gate, duh. So take the R out of gate, or okay, that makes sense. Staff. Oh golly, that was obviously wasn't a loophole. There we go, all done. 2 corrections. 1852. So yeah, took a little bit longer as the last couple than I wanted. But I did say it's about 15 minutes, so not too far above target. Let's go back through the clues, see what we got. Generally that was quite nice, some nice ones in there. So one across, Henry getting fine reduced by 50%. So Henry is abbreviated to Hal. Hal is an abbreviated version of Henry, and fine is F. Put them together, you get half, which is reduced by 50%. Student of the Sun seen around church. So a student is a scholar. The sun is solar, and church is abbreviated to CH, so put them together you get scholar. Notice dancer collapsed around piano, so that's literally inclined to stumble. So accident prone is inclined to stumble. Notice dance collapsed is an anagram. Around piano is take the P for piano. Standard musical notation. Next one. Worldwide communication system, well that's obviously the net. Subsequently ignoring times. Oh, okay, so subsequently is next, and times is cross. If you do 5 times 4, you use an x, don't you, for 5 times 4 equals 20. So next, take out the x, gets you net. Feel sorry for overlooking first river bird. So feel sorry for is to regret something. Overlook the first of regret gives you egret, which is a river bird. A fabulous river bird that comes up lots in crosswords. Town in Kent remains in favour of Duke, so Ashford is a place in Kent, and we've got Ash's remains, 4 is in favour of, and D is Duke. Nice simple build it wordplay. Lots of cars, very loud, I found aboard, reversing vehicle. So lots of cars is traffic, so that's what we're heading towards getting. Reversing vehicle is a cart, so C-A-R-T, and you find very loud is FF for forte, so F is forte, so piano is soft in musical notation, F is forte, which means loud. Very loud means you have 2 Fs, FF, and an I, so put them into the reversing cart and you get traffic. 16 across. Poor at birth ends in profound poverty, so poor is needy, at birth is nay. What women's maiden names tended to be. Ends in profound poverty, so take the ends of profound is D and poverty is Y, gives you the DY. Heads for home, disgusting thing seen on building site, so quite an interesting surface there. Makes a lot of sense when you read it, and actually heads for, and then we've got home, H, home over disgusting, gives the HOD, the head letters of those, and a thing seen on building site is a HOD. Apparently you don't see those these days. HOD carrying was used to carry bricks, now they use kind of grip things. I note, so I note is an N for a note, and then junior staff is a subordinate, junior staff member, sorry, and not following orders is to be insubordinate. Unpleasant character cutting parking in school, leading to horrible cry. So the unpleasant character we're looking for is a creep, and we take the P off of creep, we get cree, put that in school, which is SCH, and we get horrible cry, which is a screech. Some minister mishandled time in office, so some is a great word for indicating there's going to be a hidden word, and minister mishandled, we get TERM, term, and time in office is a term. Let's look at the downs. Capital support from head senior teacher and the others. So I'm not sure why capital support. I mean, let's look at the got a headrest as the answer. So senior teacher is the head teacher, and the others is the rest. So put them together, you get headrest. Obviously, a headrest in a car is what you rest your head against. It supports your head. I'm not sure why capital is head exactly, other than it's the main thing. Rugby players, hair. So simple definition of rugby player position is lock and a hair lock. Taking exam involving working with a piece of music. Sorry, took exam involving working with a piece of exam. So working is on, and with a, so put on a, no, sorry, right. Took exam is, so exam is the SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test, I believe that is, SAT. Working is on, so put the on into sat, and then put an A on the end of it, with a piece of music, with a, and then piece of music is a sonata. What you can still have after getting a clean bill of health, so hypochondria, just a cryptic clue there, very good, I enjoyed that. If you're a hypochondriac, then even when your doctor says yes, you're fully okay, you still think you're ill. Husband amongst toilet staff. So toilet is loo, and a staff is a pole, and put an H into pole, you get that word, which gives you loophole. It's an ambiguous position. That's quite a tough definition. I mean, I guess a loophole is something that allows you to do something you shouldn't do really, or what you think you can get by with. I wouldn't have put it down as an ambiguous position. I would have put it down as a missing piece of the rules, but I guess it's fair enough. Quantity of film, showing dance. So we've got a double definition here again. Quantity of film is a reel of film, and a dance. Type of dance is a reel. I transformed inedible fat as can be recognised. So I is the first letter, and then we've got transformation of inedible fat. So anagram of inedible fat gets us identifiable, and as can be recognised, identifiable. Driver, perhaps, strangely aroused over you, over rear of car. So the rear of car is an R, and aroused, we're saying strangely aroused is saying do an anagram of aroused. So aroused with an extra, aroused is road use, and then put it over the rear car, which is the R, and a driver is a road user. Oh, father, so father is D-A-D, dad, with quantity of paper, ream, wrapping unknown, so Y is the unknown here, so sometimes unknown can refer to X, Y or Z in the crosswords typically, and fancy is a daydream. Former PM, wrongly overlooked followers. So former PM, in this case we were looking for Churchill, but we're overlooking the wrong part of Churchill, which is the ill part, and therefore we get followers, which is a church. Fail to go to girl. Fail to go. So yeah, if you're playing, if you're playing a board game or something, and you fail to have your go, you miss your turn. And a girl is a miss. And finally, right to avoid fireplace opening. So the opening we're looking for is a gate, and a fireplace is a grate, but we need to lose the R of grate, which gives us gate. So there we go, 1852, all done eventually. A lot of clues in there where we were looking for regret, egret, great, gate without the R in it, Churchill without the ill on the end of it. I said a lot. There's a few there I'm kind of pointing at. A lot of just things putting together, needy. Good, nice little crossworder, ambiguous definition for a loophole, but otherwise that's all good. So if you've got any questions about the cluing, write it down below. Otherwise, I hope you watch again.